gosh. Oh my gosh.
Anglers worldwide, I'm Jabroni Joe, and in today's video we are getting back to the business of chasing some bass. I am super excited for today's video for a variety of reasons. First things first, we're going to be linking up with a good buddy of mine to do some kayak fishing. We've talked about him plenty of times on the channel, but this will be the first time he has ever appeared in a video, and that is Mr. Joe Hook Sets Are Free Keys. If you are not familiar with Joe, he is a fellow angler in the OKC Kayak Fishing Club tournament trail that I competed in this last year. He actually took home Sportsman of the Year for the 2023 season. He's a really fun guy to be around. He does his best to help other anglers both on and off the water. So it will be a fun time to link up and fish with him. I'm also super excited about where we're going to be fishing. I don't want to give away the location of this place, but it is a public pond that gets a lot of bank fishing pressure, but not a lot of kayak fishing pressure. And that's because there's a long trail that you have to walk to get to it. So you have to cart your kayak down there. And since I don't have a cart, I haven't been able to fish this place before, but it's been on my radar for some time. Joe hit me up, said that his kayak trailer should be big enough to hold both of our kayaks, and we should be able to haul it down there no problem. So that's going to give me an opportunity to fish some new water and link up and fish with a good buddy. And finally, when I told my lovely wife that I was super excited to go do some bass fishing with a good friend of mine at some new waters, she thought it would be fitting to give me one of my Christmas presents a little bit early. And that present is this lovely new rod and reel combo to add to my arsenal. This is a Falcon Rods HD series. This is their budget series. It's about $70 a rod. It's a 7-foot medium heavy action. Falcon Rods is my preferred rod brand, and I'm excited to try out their HD series. I've never tried out the budget series before. I do have a Buku and one of the Falcon originals from back in like the 90s or early 2000s, and both of those rods are absolutely amazing. And I've got this rod paired up with a Lew's Classic Pro Speed Spool reel. This is a $65 reel. I've already got one rigged up on my main bait casting rod setup, and it has been an absolute workhorse for me for about 2 years now, showing no signs of slowing down with very little maintenance. So I definitely know that this is going to be another amazing addition to my arsenal, and I'm hoping that we can start landing lots of fish on this combo here very, very soon. With all of that being said, I don't want to waste any more time. So let's get right to the action with Joe and I on the water. Joe and I launched our kayaks 30 minutes before sunrise, so I opted to wait on getting the camera out. But don't worry, you guys didn't miss anything. I started the day throwing a spinnerbait, hoping for the early morning reaction bite, but it never came. Joe guided me through the pond to some of the hot spots he'd had luck at in the past, and it wasn't long before we saw some signs of life. Then Joe caught 2 nice crappie on a small shad imitator, and followed it up with a small bass. Even though I really wanted to catch fish on my new combo or by power fishing, I decided it would be smart to pick up a smaller bait, so I grabbed my Ned rig. My choice paid off not long after that.
What electronics do you run? Just a depth finder, or do you run live scope?
Right now I have a
So is that just straight down imaging?
it's just straight 2D sonar, dude.
See, I'm thinking about doing something like that. Just simple water temperature. Let me see if I've got a hard bottom or a soft bottom. That's about it.
I definitely recommend it because you gotta have. There you go, baby. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, come on. Video, please.
Come here, baby. Let me get that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Woo!
Not a giant.
Let me get turned around. I'll show you.
I'm coming over. Oh yeah, dude.
Nice. A solid pound and a half, maybe 2. Not a bad fish.
Not too shabby. What'd you catch him on?
Ned rig.
Okay.
Old Z-Man TRD and new money.
Were you swimming it or were you just
I'm letting it soak, man. Letting it marinate.
nice?
Letting it marinate. It was sitting on bottom when he took it.
Good deal.
Awesome.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, baby.
Best fish of the day for Joe.
Dude, yep.
Nice fish, dude.
On that little bait right there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. This is the bait that's working for me. I don't know if I got too many of that line. So, how long have you been doing YouTube videos, man?
Oh, let's see. I think I'm coming up on 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
I've watched a lot of your stuff. I gotta get some more done.
That's a good fish.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's hooked up on a good one.
Oh, he's got it deep too.
Oh, that's a good one.
Come here, baby. Give me that mouth. There we go. Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Nice fish. Nice, nice fish. Oh, he took, look at that, guys. Look at that Ned rig deep in that throat. Beautiful fish. Let me get that out of here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good one. Stud. Chunky little stud. Woo! There he goes.
Good deal. I see those like bomb anchors. Have you seen those?
The what?
They're called the bomb or whatever. They're just a round anchor.
Oh,
Those are no good. Those good 'cause I don't use them, but I've got a claw anchor that's probably not good. I think it's a little bigger than a 3 pound, so maybe 6 pounds.
You ever heard of a drift sock?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I've actually thought about getting one and trying it because
It's good if you're going to be drifting over like a big flat or by a dam, like and like jigging up and down.
yeah. I don't know how to do that thing, but baby. Oh man, look at this guy.
Oh, the big girls just love me today.
Oh my, baby.
Come here, come here, come here, mama. Come here, mama. Give me your lip. There's your lip. God, that's the 3rd chunky monkey today.
Yeah, definitely the Ned's getting bigger fish.
For sure. Oh man, that's a nice fish. Beautiful. Another nice fish. Ah, back to the water. Fish on. That's another good one. Oh man. It's another 15-incher. Man, this place is gold, everyone. what a morning. What a day. This is awesome. Ah.
As much fun as Joe and I were having catching fish, we both had obligations to get to later that afternoon, so it was time for us to head back. I managed to be the first one back to our launch point, and as I was waiting on Joe to catch up, I pulled out my new combo and made a few casts to see how it felt. And I was lucky enough for this to happen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo!
It's live and it's coming!
Gosh, this guy smoked it. Holy jeepers. First fish on the new rod, too. Oh, man. Woo, guys. This stubby, chunky fish smoked my Zoom Super Hog as I was reeling in. That's a 5-fish limit today. All of them chunky, healthy fish. That is freaking awesome. Oh. God. I like.
After that surprise fish catch, Joe and I started the task of getting all the gear packed up and started hauling it back up the trail. You can see it's a pretty nifty little setup, even if it looks a little bit silly to some people. Well, anglers, despite the winter conditions, it ended up being a pretty darn decent day of fishing. I caught 5 fish, all of them very nice, healthy fish, at least 1.5 pounds, almost 2 pounds a piece. No absolute giants today, but you know what? 5 solid fish in the course of about 4 hours is nothing to sneeze at. That is a pretty darn decent day. Joe caught 2 nice pan-sized crappie and a few small bass. He even caught that one nice bass that we got on camera. So both of us had a really good time out. We are definitely going to be linking back up and going fishing at that pond again sometime soon, maybe sometime this winter. Definitely going to hit it up in the spring. And he and I are even talking about getting in the car together and doing a road trip for a big tournament coming up in early next summer. You guys are going to have to wait for more information on that because it's a little bit of a ways away and we got a lot of stuff to figure out. But anyway, guys, it was just a pretty decent day, and I want to thank all of you for taking the time to watch it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and body slam a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of all the fish that we caught today and what winter baits are working best for you right now. And if you're not already, you've got to super kick subscribe and ring that bell icon so that you can be notified every time Jabroni Joe uploads a new video. I will catch all of you in the next one. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you. And remember, if it ain't Joe, it's gotta go. Angler out.